So I'm walking along. Here's the view right now. It's amazing. Sunsets here are pretty incredible. I don't know what makes them so great here, but they're pretty great. So this morning we went and we started building a ramp for this guy who became disabled because doctors, here's Preston, put an IV in him and let air get into the IV, and so it like physically and mentally handicapped him, which is pretty crazy. You know, it could be like that dangerous.
Yeah.
And so
air bubble goes into his heart. He probably had like a stroke.
So anyway, so we are building a ramp for him because right now he just has little steps and it's not easy to get in. And so we lay the foundation for concrete and everything, but we don't have that much concrete, so we're mostly using bags or rocks that they took from a school that had been torn down or something.
You know what though?
What?
If we had stayed in Romania and instead sent our combined $1,200 or whatever it was, but they could have had way more than concrete than they even needed.
It's true, but then they wouldn't have us.
It's true. But do they need us?
I mean, it would take them much longer to get it done.
Not if they had all that concrete. They could just pour it right in. That would be done today.
Maybe.
Gotta work smart, not hard, kids.
Well, anyway, I think that he was enjoying us being there, and talking with him and talking with the woman that's there taking care of him. And then we went to the school next door. So there's a school right next door, and across the field there, and we played with about 80 kids. There was soccer games, and there were we played a lot of different games that were like tag type games in very different ways, and then played with some frisbees. And apparently we were the first Americans that they had ever seen, so that was exciting for them. And many of them making fun of me in different ways. And I was reading the text off their shirts because half their shirts are English, and they didn't know how to read their own shirts, their own clothes, because they don't know English yet. But it was still a fun experience. I think they enjoyed it a lot, and I enjoyed it, so it was good. So there's my thoughts for the day. Preston pointed out earlier that sometimes the resources that you have can be used more effectively in certain ways. And it's something we've been thinking about a lot, about how effective sometimes coming in as someone who doesn't live here and doing manual labor or construction, how much is that helping? Could we not pay someone to come here and do it and save all the money on plane tickets, and then someone here would have work to do, they get paid for, and the need would still get met. And it's just, I don't know, it's an interesting problem to think about. And right now I'm trying to focus on being content in the situation that I'm in right now, knowing that this is what the people in the community, the leader in the community, has chosen for us to do, that they have reached out and found these people and I think really the main benefit, in their opinion, for doing this is the generosity that is shown. I think that they could still have the same need met. What is that? What an interesting bird. They have the same need met with less resources and better economic impact. But I think that their goal is to show love to these people. And if you hire someone else to do the work, it's not guaranteed that they will. I think it's also cool to show that from like an international people, from a different group of people than they're used to, showing that like the love that's there of the church is like bigger than that, bigger than just their own environment. So I don't know. I wonder exactly what to do, but I think that I'm choosing right now to have a positive outlook on what I'm doing and on the situation, and know that I am maybe doing less with the money than could be done, that it took to come here and to house me. But I am still spending the money in a way that is good. And I think that's not a bad thing. And I think over time, find better ways to share with people and spend my money in ways that are most helpful. And so, yeah. Anyway, I think that, wow, it's so pretty. I think this is a good experience. It's like hard work. Sometimes it's sitting around and not doing any work. But it is fun. It is nice to meet with people and to grow and to hear their story and be a part of their lives. I think it increases the compassion that I feel for them. I think it increases the compassion that I feel for work like this. I think it makes me more likely to support work like this in the future. Anyway, I think the video might cut off soon, but yeah, I think it's overall, I'm learning and it's good.